Hi guys and welcome back to Working Resources Soviet Republic. I'm Ribson32. So last time we set up a new coal facility, which you can just see over there in the corner. We're currently following, as we get a bit of action, I think the oil refinery train. So if I turn the UI back on, we're going to see it's got 71 workers on it, and we can definitely improve on that. And that's kind of going to be the theme of things today. So let's have a little look how we're doing before we do that. We'll just follow this train along. We've got 800,000 rubles in the bank, so cash is looking good. It is February 1975. We have gone on a little bit because I was working on a project off camera, which I'll show you shortly. And you wouldn't want to watch that, so you haven't missed much. So if we look at last month, we're exporting 220,000. So that's 200,000 a month we've managed to jump up to, and I think we can increase this even more, which is going to be great. You can see we're now making more profit, which is fantastic. Imports. We're doing pretty good here. No food, very little food. Okay, maybe 5,000. That's still quite high. Cloths or clothes, as it's actually pronounced. That is kind of the big import at the moment. So, but I think we're in a situation where we haven't got to worry about that at the moment. But it is definitely something we need to keep our eye on for the future. So, import-wise, this month we've got a good bit of food. Steel. That's a good chunk of steel we've got coming in there. Nice little exit. We get plenty of people getting off the train there, as it turns around. And last month we had a bit of a problem. The trains had got blocked, so you can see here we didn't really export anything apart from fuel and bitumen as a result of that, and there was quite a lot of that exported. So that is good. The projects that we're going to work on today is we need to double track this section of track here just to increase the frequency of our trains, which we will do shortly, and I want to get some more housing around this train station here, which probably means we're going to have to rework the power in here, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. And then what I want to do, and this is what I've been working on off camera, is this is going to be where we make all our construction, well I say all our construction stuff, so we want to be able to make our own rails, so we're going to have to start doing that as well. So this is what we're going to set up over here so that we can start to build our own rail, because we want to build over here, and this is a long distance, and I'd kind of like us to at least try and build it ourselves. We're going to have to import some still, that's definitely going to happen, but if we have a look in the coal and gravel, we want to get this, a cement plant, we want to get some prefabs made, concrete plant, quite possibly. Asphalt I don't think we're going to do here, we'll probably do this somewhere else, and we'll probably get a brick factory up here too. Got a steel mill, so we don't have to worry about that. We may not get this fully set up today, but we shall see how much of that we get set up in this episode. So let's crack on with things straight away and get some track played down. Place down. I'm struggling with words today. So we're just going to bring that straight to there. We can bring you on like so. Okay, I'm going to build using rubles. That was turned off because I was using our own machinery that we placed down. And we're going to double track you all the way through. We'll probably also need to do a bit of double tracking. Now, this is going to be expensive, so it's going to rinse a lot of our money. Let's put the afterburners on, and we might see the benefits from this pretty quickly. Okay, so we're going to bring you to here, and now we're going to make everyone a little bit unhappy, and we're going to remove some of the track. And the trains are not going to be impressed with us, but this should be fine. So we'll remove this like so, and we'll bring it in like here, and that should be absolutely fine. We are going to need a little bit of just a junction here, because we've got one train shut. That is really junky. Why does it do that sometimes? So what about, no? That is mental. Okay, cool. We'll stop that a little bit sooner. So we know we want the trains to go kind of this way. And then these can both be either or. They don't really matter so much. And then we want to release signal like so. And let's get a couple more down here just so we can keep the traffic flow. And no, you're not letting me select that bit of track. Okay, you do there then. Another couple here. There we go. And okay, on there. That is fine. And then coming in here, doesn't matter so much. Maybe it does. We are going to need a exchange there so they can get in either side. That train will sort its life out in a second, hopefully. There we go. Let's figure out where it wants to go, and we'll put a release one just down here somewhere. We are awesome. So that's going to speed up this section of the track because we're getting some new vehicles coming in. So that should be quite nice, and it'll keep them flowing. Oh, so now, okay, so we're keeping a reasonable amount of people there. What I also... Should we do that? Yeah, let's get all the tracks sorted. So we don't need to double track any of this quite yet. But what I do want to do in preparation of what we're going to do in the future is get our oil line all double tracked and set up and ready for it all. Now, we don't have to worry about signals on this quite yet, but we probably should. It would just mean that, because we've got our coal coming through here, we'll keep this in there. Do we need that in there? No, we don't. Okay. We can do this later on, so we'll remove you. Probably some trains are going to be unhappy again, but they'll sort their lives out. And then we'll run you all the way down here, like so, all the way down. We don't need to worry too much. We are going to have to put signals in here, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem doing that. And we'll run you all the way as well. Lovely. And night time has arrived, and we'll get you into here. So then I don't want to do this too close, actually, so let's pull this a little bit away, just in case we do get the option to have a lot longer trains, and we'll put you in there. Nice little signal here, and no, we don't want these to be multi-optional. And a release signal just here. Okay, awesome. So, going to want a signal in there. You can be either or. Now, we're going to want to double track this section as well, or do we for the moment? Yeah, I think we should. Okay. Yeah, we should do both of these. This is the... Let's just slow time down because the night and day cycle's moving really quick. So this is for the coal, so we should definitely do that. So we want... Hopefully you'll work for these set points as well. So we want to put another one in here. Then we could put you in there and it will sort that out. Probably also want one in between, just if the trains do get into the situation, and that should be fine. We'll put you in there and that way, there we go, and we'll stop you here like so. Okay, cool. That has worked out pretty good. So now we want to double track this section here. Now it would make sense for us to extend you over. You're not going to let us do that. Okay, that's fine. What we'll do is we'll just do a little bit of removal. And okay, we'll take you to there. Then if we take this bit of track and we bring you onto here, yep, that'd be perfect. And then we can bring you around. Now I also am planning on, I'm so tempted to double track this, but I don't really see, let's see the need. Oh no, we probably can actually. I'm just looking at, so that would take us just before the bridge. Let's bring you back a little bit. There's going to be unhappy trains, but we're not going to spend the whole episode building track, hopefully. And bring you along here. Are we going to be able to, if we, okay, we're going to need to redo that bridge, but that's not a problem. So we'll just we'll single track it before we get there. And then after the bridge, maybe we can keep that as is. There we go. So we can pop you onto here like so. And then what we're also going to need to do, and this will just allow us, in case in the future we do decide to put more trains on this, we'll just be able to have a slightly higher traffic ability on here. So we'll stop you in there, you here, bring another train this way, and bring you like so. And we'll remove this signal here. And everything should be good. No, we need to connect the tracks just here. We've probably got a couple of confused trains trying to figure out where they're going. Oh, that looks really horrible. Let's check. You are not building like that. I'm sorry, Yope. Do we need to get rid of you then? And you. I mean, the train's not going this way yet, so that's fine. This is more of a future proofing. I mean, that's slightly better. Let's bring you into there and then up. Okay, good. It now has a way through it, and we want to stop you just before here and give you a release signal over here. Probably more there. Let's remove this one here. Okay, cool. So that should keep everything flowing here. The final bit of double tracking is going to be this section of track here. I think that's going to help us. We'll just pull you out from the bridge. all the way down into you. There we go. Now we want to be able to exchange the lines. Do we want to probably want to do this all before this junction here, so we only have to. Are we gonna? Yep. Okay. Cool. Yeah, all before this junction here, and that will enable the trains to come on through. We can give you a double there, and then put a little release in here. That's what I'm calling them. Not maybe we want you probably more down here. I feel like the trains might get stuck if we do that. I'm gonna want you there then. And move you. So that should always allow a train out. We'll see how that goes. We can keep an eye on it in the future. Okay, cool. That's all of that track built. This can stay single track because I think we're only going to run the one. If we do find that we need more, we can add another train to it. Our view are lacking people. So this is, I want to just push the oil more. And something I have noticed and something that we'll need to address in the future is the this only produces 120 tons coal per work day. Oh, okay. So we need to really ramp these up, and so by having more workers in there, we will get more people in the coal mine and in the processing plant, and hopefully really be able to push that. I didn't realise we had another line there. Okay, that's good to know. Cool. Right, so let's head over to the Farmville or the outskirts of. So now what I want to do is I want to be able to. I probably want a similar sort of amount of housing on the opposite side. We are going to put some level crossings in here, so I think we just plan this out a little bit. So if we bring you across like so, and we take you from up here, that will be good. So I can already see. Oh, we can. So we could run a road straight down here like so. That looks good. And that's going to give us an access. So now we probably want to get sort of the same amount of people or houses on the opposite side. Now, they're going to need amenities, but that's not going to be a problem because I think the way this is going, we're probably going to even expand this further in the future. So let's think about how we're going to run the power in. So you'll give power to everyone that we build over here. So that is fine, but we're going to need to reroute our lines. And they are coming from over here. So we have a lot of switches here. Okay, well that's fine. And we've got some power coming over this way, so maybe we can grab the power from over there to bring it across to the, what should we call this? Should we call this that construction hill? That's what we're going to call it. That'll be fine. So it's just going to be a case of literally just rerouting where these cables or wires go. So let's do that straight away. We're obviously going to upset a few people because they no longer can use their amenities. So we're going to take you a much wider berth around, and we'll probably end up moving it again. But we may end up with a power station over this side somewhere in the future that we can link this directly to, which would be a lot better. Okay, so let's get the houses down. So what do we want down here? So we want, no, residents. Do we want the same ones, or do we want to try and use a different style? We could even squeeze a couple in here and try and get maximum. So I think we're using these ones. Yeah, we are, but I do quite like them. So I think we're going to stay with them just to keep sort of the style of this area quite similar. Now, we want to try and get as many in as we can. So if we just do a little nudge, yeah. Now, we've got to remember that we do need to get access to the footpaths. So we'll put you in here. I don't feel like you're sitting quite square to the road there. That's plenty of room, yeah. And we're not going to fit more than one in, but we can get you in here. Okay, so now what could we put in here to get a decent amount of people in there? Let's have a look. So you've got 48, 75, 97. Let's have a look at how big are you? Okay, I think this is going to be perfect. We can have you on the road like so. And this is where you're going to see how we're definitely going to need... Oh, okay, perfect. And you in here. We get another one? I don't think we can. Oh, yeah, okay. Are we going to... Can't link the... Oh, we can if we put you at a bit of an angle, but I don't think you'll fit. Can't get the road to link quite. Or quite. Let's see. If we can squeeze you in there. I like the idea of having, like, really high block flats. What about if we put you... No, we definitely can't. We could remove this path. I think we shall. Okay, goodbye path, you're gone. Because then I know, I can see already we're going to be able to fit these houses in. We can relink paths up, that's fine. I tend to do that sort of off camera because I don't think it looks, or it's particularly nice viewing. Let's switch you around the other way. Yeah, and sit you back a little bit. Cool, that is some good high density housing there. And, right, but they're all going to need... Oh, you can get everything? You can get everything. We have just emptied our bank account, okay. You can't get to kindergarten, hospital. It looks like we're definitely going to need a kindergarten. But we should see, look at this, 160 workers waiting. So what this should mean is that we're now going to really boost our oil industry and coal industry. Where are you going? So, I am not sure, but that's 144 workers on you. That is brilliant. That is exactly what we need. If we can maintain that, that's going to be lovely. You're all happy, actually. Everyone is able to get amenities. We do need more people in the hospital, no kindergartens. We might just get away with just building a kindergarten there. And that, I was not expecting that to be the case. I think we are. Oh, that is brilliant. Okay, cool. That is exactly what we want. No, it's not equipment for citizens. It is a kindergarten. I expect they're gonna pop up and want more needs. Can we squeeze you in? Oh, I saw you. Oh, as if you just... Oh, I get that in there. What about if we rotate you 180? You would definitely get in there. And we can have a couple of paths to it of infrastructure. Maybe a bit more like so. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Cool. So we'll get you in there. That'd be perfect. So we've got a reasonable amount of people in it. I'm sure we're going to find out their needs and stuff they can't get to. Kindergarten books are out of job. But this will come with time, I think. And already more people on there. That's brilliant. So that's probably all we need to do on here. And this is now looking very sort of town-like. 78, lovely. Oh, everyone over here. Okay, so they can't use sports or a pub or a tavern. I don't think it's going to be quite that clean and simple. Maybe we can get... I reckon we can get a pub down here somewhere. Didn't we have a pub? Yeah, you do. Why is no one going to you then? Interesting. Because you've all got access to the paths. And everyone can get there. They're just being fussy, or is that because they're away at work? And sport, they're not being able to get in, but we've got sport here. I guess they are pretty busy at the moment. The other one there, you're busy. Okay. I'm going to put a little sports field over here, and I think that will help quite nicely. Equipment for citizens, so we could get a nice little football pitch in here. Yep. And then maybe a tennis courts over here somewhere. And we'll see how that helps everyone. And they're quite close to shops and schools. You're nice and busy, which is perfect. School is looking good too. Lots of teachers, lots of staff. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, this is our construction centre, which I built this in between the episodes to help me flatten the hill. Didn't really miss that. Was the only structure I built, so you didn't miss anything from that. How are we doing now over here? Kindergarten, but you've got one just here. Look. Plenty of spaces. Might just take a bit of time. Let's put some paths in and see if that helps here. Oh, let's see. No. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to use that path, but we can definitely run a path like so. And across and across. And that would just help. We can also put a path in here. Let people get across. I wonder if we're going to be able to... Well, this would be... Wait, yeah, it looks like that might still do the job. Sometimes it's so fiddly. Fiddly? Yeah, that's what we go with. It could be fiddly. It could be really hard to get them to link. That's what we wanted. Perfect. Cool. That will help, and we put you in over here, and we can take this path up to there, and that will give us a bit more access. Should be good, and let's just enable everyone to cross the town. Can we build... Oh, we can build paths over... Okay. That's really sketchy, but let's have it just to help people get around a little bit. Let's bring you... No, let's not do that. Let's just... Can we grab the corner here? No. What about there? Yeah, we can. Okay, that's good. And we'll just line this path up here. There we are. And that'll be okay. That's just giving us a bit more access to the train station. Hopefully see a few more people travel around, which is what we want. We have spent quite heavily. Let's just see what we're needing. Sports, not really. Low education level. We're looking, I mean, we've got people without a job, but that is okay, because we're going to create jobs for them. So let's just pop over and see how things are going over at the refinery. So hopefully now we are churning out oil. And we'll see in time. Yeah, only 45 people in here. Okay. I was hoping for more, but I guess the train is on the way. How are we doing for storage? We're storing... It is being pumped out. Okay, cool. We're not really getting... Okay, it's slowly ticking up. Let's just wait for the next train to come in. It can't be far away. Let's speed this up just to have a little look. And what we're hoping for is this to really increase it, which would be perfect, but we shall see how this goes. Let's have a look. That is a good number. So we're putting up to 107. So it's definitely improved, but there's still improvements that can be done there. So I wonder now if we head over to a coal. I just want to see how this one's doing too. Should be doing a bit better. How are we doing for storage? So we've got 260 tons in there. Only 2 workers. And 30 workers in here as well. So I wonder if that's better. Where is the train? Well, how many of you got board and you? So you've got 69. Maybe there is an opportunity for us to still get more people in this area of town. I definitely think there is. We do have a bus station within distance of the train station. And we aren't telling anyone to go anywhere. So that is... We've definitely got... We're getting more people in here. And we've got... Probably get more people move in. But people are struggling to get a job. Which is interesting. Oh, what we could do though with these, we could tell you all to go here to work. And we'll leave, yeah, we'll see how this does it. Because they can go to the coal mine as well. How are we doing now? Okay, that is looking better. We're going to do the same with these flats over here and just see if we can increase this a bit more. How many people can we have on the platform? It doesn't say. Okay. That's kind of the numbers we're looking for here. We're going to see that quite nicely. And you will be our... Yep, 150 workers. Okay, perfect. So I think that's kind of what we're looking for there. Let's just follow this chap. I don't think we need to. What we do is we'll just start with our next project. So we've got 100,000. And our next project is over here. Now, I don't think we're going to get anywhere near placing it down. So that'll probably be in the next episode. But what we can do is we can get transport in here. So let's have a look at this now. So we're definitely going to need to have an aggregate unloading. So let's just explain what we're going to put in here a bit more detail. I just kind of brushed over it earlier. So if we look at the coal, so we're going to want to get cement in. For cement, we need coal and gravel. Prefabs, we need cement and gravel. So we're going to bring that in. And concrete, we're going to need gravel and cement. Asphalt, we're not doing here, but that wants gravel. And elsewhere, bricks is coal. So everything, we can bring coal and gravel into here, and we'll be able to make everything we need. So what I'm thinking of doing is we take a line from our oil production and we run in, we could bring a train through there. That's why we set up that T-junction. So what we should do is we should look for a train aggregate unloading. And if we put this, I mean, we can even move this down a little bit. I'm thinking if we have this quite central, we can use this to kind of build off. Definitely an unloading, aren't you? Train aggregate unloading you are. If we just get you in here, I think that should be fine. Let's just be wary of our money here because we don't have loads. And then we're going to want some storage. So we definitely want to have... We don't have the storage in here, do we? So we're going to want 2 large aggregate storages. And we don't want them so close together. We want them so that we can still hit the train station, but not... Let's try and get you straight. So you are straight. So maybe if we get you about here, yeah, and then get a decent space for the next one. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, cool. So that is going to allow us to get our coal and gravel separated. So over here, I think we're just going to use gravel roads. So how we bring the roads out. I think we're going to struggle to get the roads under these, but we may have an out over here. So let's put the roads in a little bit earlier than usual, and we pull you out. We know we want to have a road going this way, and we'll leave it like that for the moment. Now let's plan. So you're in, so this is where we're going to take our coal out. I like how that's not too straight, so that should be good. And then what we're also going to need to, if we go back in, if we're going to construction, we're going to need a rail construction office, because this is going to be where we make our rail lines. And if we have a look what we're going to need to build these, we place down electric rail. We're going to need gravel, which we're going to have here, prefabs, which we're going to have here, steel, which we can bring here, and we're going to need electrical components. So electrical components we're probably going to have to import for the time being, because we're not able to make them. But that's the idea here. This is going to be where we are able to make all supplies for our rails. I've never used this before, so it'll be interesting to see what the range is on them. So what we want to place down next is our rail construction office. And we've got plenty of lines in on this. We've even got a pump for our gravel. Interesting, in your gravel. That's probably too close to this, but we could. This is making me just rechange how I was planning on laying this out. We could probably take a pipe off and pipe gravel straight into this. That's kind of looking like what would be best. With that in mind, let's offset this back a little bit and make sure that we can funnel some gravel into here somehow. And if we place you there, yeah, I think that's going to be good. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. So that is, I didn't even look at the cost of this, and I was saying let's make sure it's cheap. Let's put you on rubles. So you're only 64,000. So we haven't got the money for that, so we'll leave that there. We're just planning that one out. Now let's sort of get our resources to things, which is definitely going to want to need. So you're 1 in, 3 out. So we can definitely have you here. So you're going to be gravel. And we need to get a train under here too. So do I have a mod for this? I think we do. I think it was broken, so hopefully, no, let's zoom in a little bit. That's not what I wanted to do. And we are looking for production line, no, power conveyor pipe. The conveyor 1 out, 1 in road, conveyor rail. Okay, so that is what I'm looking for. We may end up moving this, I can see that now already. We want to have 2 tracks on this, and we're going to try and get this to work. Let's just make sure we've got this set up properly. Okay, good. So can we cancel this building here? Spend construction. No, we can't, but we can go like this. Goodbye. Okay, cool. So now we know that we're going to be crossing over here. Let's get a little bit of rails in to there. Lovely. Lovely. Cool. That's just so we know where the trains are going. We've got that in there, so we don't have to worry about it. So next, we want to try and get our conveyor across over here. Let's go from input to output. I think I had this. Have we put it the wrong way around? Yes, we have. Okay, no problem. Then we will cough the money up for this, and we will go back to our mods, and we will replace this. Put it the right way around this time. And if it also connected to it, but it doesn't. Cool. So we'll place you there. And then we want our conveyors. So now, we tried this before and it didn't work. And they were like, okay, there we go. And it was saying that I wasn't quite hitting them correctly, but I think we were. There we go. And we can also connect you up to this one. So we need to get you over here. Okay. Well, that's not going to happen, is it, with that road there? Definitely don't want that road going that way. That was poor planning. We'll undo you. Awesome. Cool. Then let's get you connected over to here. Lovely. So we're going to be able to drop a coal in and off. Do want our construction building over here too. There you go. And we can get you down quite nicely just about here. And we're going to be running trains through here. We also going to want fuel in here, but we don't need to put that in at the moment. We're trying to build that, and I don't really want them to do that for the moment, so we'll cancel the project on that. And we're going to want a conveyor to here, which it will go in. So let's just turn our rubles off a second and get you put in there. Okay, awesome. So that is handy. Let's pause this while we plan this out. So we've got a way of getting, we're going to need gravel. So we're going to need gravel out of here. So you're our gravel, and that will be handy. So because we've already got it out over here, don't need to do anything with these. Let's look at the next building in the set that we're going to want to put in, which is the cement plant. We're going to want a cement plant because we're going to use that. We've got 2 inputs over here and 2 inputs behind there. Okay, and we've also got, I'm now looking at this and wondering, you know, we could place this right on the edge here, or maybe in this sort of position. We're not going to be able to get, I'm just wondering if I could get the forklift straight up to that, but I think we might use trucks to do it. I think that might be better. I know, yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, so can we put you a bit of an angle? Yeah, so we want a cement plant, and then we're going to want prefabs. Prefabs uses cement and gravel. We're going to have to use a truck for gravel as well. Unless we can pick gravel up from here. I don't know if we can. That would definitely be interesting. So cement and gravel. So you're probably better off being... Oh, you've also got an input. Yeah, that is really interesting. So we can... I don't think I'm going to be able to take cement in on that. So we could... Let's think about this now. So we could have you... gravel sort of down here. So you'll be, we're not building, are we? So we could put you there. So that's our gravel in. That's probably not the position we want it, is it? Let's do that. Okay. It will, let's just turn the time on so it deletes. Okay, now it's back. So our gravel input we can have sitting quite nicely over here. And we can definitely plumb you in. That's not going to be a problem. Also bring you a bit like this. I'm just trying to think so we can make use of the connections. So we definitely do want you over here. We can sit you in here. That should be fine. Okay, awesome. And then our cement plant. Now, where is that output? Is not nice, but I reckon we can get over a road. Definitely get over a road. Okay, so if we put you in... No, that isn't going to benefit us because I want the forklift down here. So we can have you maybe pull you back a little bit, like so. Okay, awesome. And then we plan our... We're going to need a road around here somewhere. So I think maybe if we look at doing our conveyor next and getting the conveyor run across. And have a look at this. So the conveyor, build conveyor. We bring you across. Are we going to... I can't raise you. If I put you down, I do raise you. So I wonder if, let's put you like here. Let's test this because this isn't going to cost us money and I'm not certain this is going to work. But, okay. We're not going to go that way because we're going to want you in here. Yeah, lovely. Cool. And we're going to put you onto there and you over to here. Now we're not building this, so it's not too much of a worry. Oh, no, I don't want to close that. And we're going to want to run a conveyor from here to there. Can't bridge pillars due to infrastructure. Okay, but looking at that, I reckon we can definitely get through there. So let's just remove this and see if we can get that under there now. And then we know. You will go through there. You will connect to him. Awesome. So let's jump back onto our forklift world. We're going to remove that. Can we remove this? Not quite so simple. Oh, we can remove it. Okay, cool. Demolish the building, yeah. Let's just turn time on and delete it. Okay, cool. Can we put you in about here? Get our road under. No, cannot. That probably needs to be set back a little bit. Let's do that right now. And then we know. Just want to get this. I want to get this set up nicely so that we can get this to work. So you are being deleted because you're looking like you're not. Okay, cool. Yeah, you've gone. Let's get you in. If we bring it back a little further, maybe that will allow us to do it. So we don't want... Just looking at this, and we might be able to get out of there. It's quite important to get this just right, I think. We can get you through. No. Let's go directly from building A to building B. You mental? You are. What? Overlap to they can't go under. Okay, well that does pose a problem. But we do have two inputs here. Can we? Oh, that is a different thought process that I hadn't considered. Can we run them into the same input? Let's have a look at this. Let's just get rid of you. If we can take you over to here, which we can. Definitely not going to be bringing a road through here. Or this way. Okay. Fine, because you're going to go into there as well. Then can we just bring you straight across, building in the way? We may well be able to do that. How are we going to get that road out of there? That is a good question. So I don't think we are going to be able to do that. We're going to have to put you in about here. Yeah? Yeah, I think that's good. And I think we could thread it too tight an angle. Okay. Being fussy now, so let's just unpause this. Yep. Oh, it's gone. I hadn't planned on doing this right now, but we're deep into it, so we are. There we go. And bring you over. Building in the way. Ooh, which building? What's your problem? Is it the road that it thinks is in the way then? Remove this road here. Cool. See you later. Now are you going to let me come anywhere near you? Yeah, okay, cool. I think we can sneak a road under that. Let's find out. If we can, that'd be perfect. Yes. Okay, cool. So we've got an out. And I'm not sure if this will work, but I don't see why it wouldn't. We could run you... Yes. Okay, cool. So that's our coal and gravel going in there. Now we're going to be able to set up this no problems. We've got you there, so we can just run you straight to here and you straight into there. And that's going to give us our... Well, we remember, let's get our forklift station in. It's down here like so, and we can run a nice little road behind. And we'll set you up like this. There we go, cool. That's going to be shipping stuff, concrete over to make... What were you? Oh, you're off prefab panels. Perfect, cool. We will want some of this as well, so we can transport concrete to here. Do you hold concrete? You do. No, that just builds it. Okay, cool. So I think we've got quite deep into this. I hadn't planned to get that far, so we're going to leave this unfinished. And what we still need to do, we still get power over here. There's a couple more buildings to go in, I suspect. And then, but I will build all this in between the episodes. And then after that, we're getting passengers from a new area of the city. So on that note, guys, enjoyed the video. Please hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and of course subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, take care. Ciao!